From the 1950s through to the 1970s, the CIA conducted a secret program called MKUltra. The goal was mind control, creating techniques for interrogation to break enemy agents and even creating Manchurian candidates who could be programmed to carry out different assassinations. They experimented with a variety of treatments from LSD, hypnosis, sensory deprivation, isolation, abuse, and torture. Subjects included the CIA's own employees, military personnel, prisoners, and a variety of other individuals. Many had absolutely no idea they were part of an experiment. In one sub-project, the CIA gave LSD to unwitting bar patrons to observe the effects. In another, they dosed psychiatric patients with massive amounts of hallucinogenics while subjecting them to electroshock and sensory deprivation. Some subjects developed long-term psychological damage. In 1973, the program was being exposed. CIA Director Richard Helms ordered most MKUltra records to be destroyed. We only know about it because some financial documents still survived. We'll never know the full scope of what the experiments were and what the ambition of the various individuals who were conducting them was, such as how many people were experimented on, how many were permanently damaged, and how many individuals such as Frank Olson tragically died due to the experimentation. As I said earlier, most of the records have been deliberately destroyed, but what we do know from the documents that are left is still chilling. The CIA concluded that they couldn't reliably create a mind control program, but they did develop torture techniques that were later used at black sites during the War on Terror. The enhanced interrogation methods, stress positions, sleep deprivation, waterboarding, all have their roots in MKUltra research. So the program failed at mind control but succeeded at systemizing torture. Philosophically, MKUltra represents the dark side of consequentialist thinking. The reasoning was, if mind control worked, it could save American lives, so by any means are therefore justified. Experimenting on unwitting citizens is acceptable if the stakes are high enough. This is utilitarianism weaponized, the greatest good for the greatest number, even if some individuals are sacrificed in the process. But who decides what's acceptable? Who decides the stakes are high enough? This also raises questions about government power and consent. These experiments were done by a democratic government on its own citizens in secret without oversight. The subjects couldn't consent because they didn't know they were subjects. This is the nightmare scenario of state power, an agency deciding that national security justifies any action with no accountability. MKUltra shows that liberal democracies are still capable of atrocities when they convince themselves the cause is still righteous. And that's another scary science story to leave you with.